che palle e dimmi lo sa.
Facciamo una finire creatura ring.
Ma prima ci ammarro su.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, queste cose.
Pointy.
Hey, what are you fixing to do around the barn?
Oh.
How secure is your barn? Having a safe place for the cows pretty important.
Thanks to the fence, nothing gets in here anymore. Unfortunately, the daddies took most of our cattle before we got it running.
Mind if I take a look?
Sure, but why don't we do that after we tend to the perimeter?
Buono, ma guardo perimetro, capito?
Hai detto?
Dobbiamo guardare il perimetro prima, poi possiamo fare altre cose.
So what's your read on Andy so far? Think they'd be open to letting us stay?
Getting the perimeter secured is going to help us a lot.
We'll be getting in good and making this place safer for us.
I'm going to get back to it.
Ah, l'altalena è sbagliata. Non che dice.
The board is good, but I need some rope.
Mi sa che un po'.
Di corda. Ma non stiamo facendo questa cosa. Vediamo qua, parliamo con quelli e vediamo che dice. Ah, pensavo che veniva un'auto che lui là dice dove va. Cazzo
This
si
dairy won a lot of ribbons in its day, huh?
This place was my daddy's life. Meant everything to him. You know, when he first bought this place, it was a single-story house.
Is that right?
After us kids was born, he insisted on adding a second floor. He said they had to have room for as many babies as they could have. Mama, she was done after Dan.
My folks stopped after 2 as well.
Then one day, the world changed. Now this place is all we have left of Daddy. That's why we take such good care of it, and why we want to share it with good folks like yourselves.
Madonna, ogni cosa che guarda è torna una dose. Tutta scarpa, qui ci sta dentro. Ah, corde.
This rope is perfect for the swing.
A posto. Sta chiudendo. Subito è chiuso questo.
Nothing else I need in here.
Ok. Basta che ha detto.
Vieni.
Non si può tenere dentro casa.
Fresh herbs. I can hardly wait for dinner.
Si può mangiare. Un padrone di casa.
Well, hi there, Lee. What can I do for you, sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
I think with Danny's help, I've got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders these days, so I'm sure he'd love any help he can get.
Your family's done an amazing job of keeping this place up.
Well, now aren't you sweet? Thank you, Lee. The boys and I have tried to adapt as best we can, but we still keep some of our old routines to help remind us of better times.
What happened to the rest of your staff?
Oh, we've had our share of tragedy here, just like everyone else, I'm sure. Some of our staff took off to find their families as soon as they heard the news. The few that stuck around, well, we lost most of them the first night those things showed up here. It was a tough night.
How many rooms does this house have?
Rooms? Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious, I guess.
Let's not start thinking too far ahead now. Let's just focus on getting y'all a good home-cooked meal tonight.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee, I sure appreciate it.
No problem.
No problem. A posto. E oggi salta lei.
This shouldn't be too tough.
Oh, no.
Well, I'll be damned. Mama's gonna be thrilled to see that old swing all fixed up.
Hopefully our kids will like it too.
Ay, madam, bless.
Did you say something, darling? Oh, my goodness. Did you do that?
Just trying to help out a bit around here.
You know, I used to push Andy and his brother out here on that swing every
Che fa traduzione in inglese.
Seems like such a long time ago now.
Yeah, it does.
Ah, boh, non ho fatto caso a quello che dici. Non ho letto. Che roba che dici, questa?
What's that?
Generator. You guys come along with gas just in time. Hey, don't mess with that, okay? The thing's a little tricky, and I don't want to spend half a day trying to fix it again.
Ogni tanto impazzisce, escono in traduzione in inglese.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. Been stockpiling, huh?
Yeah, if you need some extra people to protect the dairy, you can count on us.
Well, hopefully it'll never come to that, but thanks.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
An electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman, he figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to entertainment these days, I guess.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots. We gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we can, but they all work together to do the trick. Like us.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but it gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
E me la dà la sentenza.
Oh.
Lo fa
Think we're doing
passeggiare.
enough to get the St. John's to like us?
Well, we don't want to seem over anxious. Showing them we can handle this fence is going to go a long way.
I can't wait until everyone's out here. Everyone besides Will.
Why the hell did you have to tell him I
Sono
thought he
un po'
was racist?
ubriachi.
As if tensions weren't high enough.
Sorry, man. It popped out. I mean, you did admit it right to his face.
We'll work it out somehow.
Well, hopefully he'll calm down once he's out here.
Ah, facciamo colazione.
There's one.
Sta una freccia.
Ugh. Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it off.
Andy said when this fence is working, the walkers go up like a tree branch on a power line.
Infatti, hai
Those
visto?
lights are out. That means the
Non è
fence is
accesa.
right?
Infatti le lampadine che le usano come sistema per...
Disgusting.
C'era solo un calcio. Cosa.
Come on. I'm sure there's still a few more.
Once this fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress. God, can you imagine not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
It's dangerous.
True, but it's also dangerous to the walkers. So what's your take on the brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. They seem decent enough. I just want you to know that I've got your back if anything goes down. That's all.
Thanks. There's another one.
I see it.
Questo non lo so, è una brutta impressione.
Magari capisci. Avrei ma se scegli tu. Oh no.
Cioè, proprio azzeccatevi in mano.
Man, the fence burned right into its hands. I think they fused together.
Oh, ne ha fatta una sola cosa. Oh.
Ci ha lasciato il logo in mano.
You never get used to the smell, do you?
Nope.
Christ. I can't stop thinking about dinner. Would have been nice to get some of those rations. I get hungry too, you know.
Just try to focus on the task.
They knew what they were doing, teasing us with food and then giving us chores.
Having a good meal will be worth it.
Come on, I think I see where they're getting in. This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's tangled up in there pretty good. Come on, help me get this thing back in place so we can get Mr. Crispy off here.
I think we get better leverage from the other side.
Good idea.
Arriva una rete.
Yeah.
Help here, Lee?
No.
Aquí se ve ancora che si è mosso. Oh. Urlo.
Holy fuck! What's happened?
Ma come torna?
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here.